Are you kidding me? Wonderful. Beautiful. That one. This one. Hi, Mary Jane. Oh my gosh. You were like the last one in last night, second to last, and you're the first one in tonight. That's wonderful. The first to speak up, anyway. Where's my. There we go. Okay. Get the smudge up and out of the way before I forget. Don't want to forget. Oh, come on. Hi, Mary Jane. Jeez. Oh my gosh. You were like the last one in last night, second to last, and you're the first one in tonight. That's wonderful. The first to speak up, anyway. Where's my. There we go. How are you making out with Mercury retrograde? It's already started on me. My phone hasn't worked all day long. Okay. All day. Get the smudge up and out of the way before I forget. I don't want to forget. Oh, come on. Hi, Mary Jane. Jeez. Oh, here we go with the sound again. Like last one in last night, second to last. Gonna shut me right up. We don't need two of me going. Shut up, Natalie. There. All right. Everything needs a good smudge. Selenite still down between the fridge and the table here. But we don't really need the selenite. It's not a necessity. Just an extra. There we go. And a little bit for everybody coming in as well. Yeah. Good. Good. Do that. Please do that. Hey, Flower Bloom. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to everybody. Anybody that's new coming in. My name is Natalie. And this is Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'm here to do mini readings this evening. I've already posted the links. Self-explanatory. It's in the title as well. The way things, no, it's not. I just changed this last night. I have to edit this. I haven't even begun. Hold on, everybody. I gotta fix the title. I don't know why I did this. I saved it last night, so I don't know what the big to-do is here. I just hope I don't lose connection over this. I did this last night and it should have held. Save it again. It should be showing saved. Why is it not showing saved? Come on. I just saved it and it's not showing saved. And I can't select it again. Oh, I don't know what's going on now. This is crazy. Well, where'd my window go? I hope this didn't mess it up. Everything's running super slow all of a sudden. I can't even get back to my window. Come on. We were there, for crying out loud. People don't like my attitude. When I get like this, leave the damn channel. People complain. I don't like it when you're bitching about connecting and stuff. Why don't you crop that out? I want to hear tarot reading, not you bitching about it. Take a fly and you know what? That's what I say. People don't think that you might be offended. They think that they're the only ones who can shoot their fat lips off. No, not. I've been around this world too long, a lot longer than most people viewing this. And I am me. And I don't change anything either. Come on. It's highly frustrating when you just can't log in every night and begin reading. It doesn't work that way. Oh, for crying out loud. This is crazy. Pages won't load. I can't get anything done, and we were right there. All because I wanted to edit and fix a little something. Come on, make the screen. There it is. There's the screen. And now there's too much going, and I'm going to have to delete one. No, it is not free, Flower. Nope, it's not free at all. There, it kept it, but didn't show it. Okay, good. Okay, Mary Jane. There we go. We are all set to roll. So these are not monthly. This is not like a monthly reading, mid-monthly, weekend. These are mini readings. All those other things, like the monthly readings, the mid-months, the weeks, the day, doesn't matter. They're free because they're for the general public. These are personal little mini readings is what they are. So until this is Monday, I've had no telephone all day long, all day. Mercury retrograde. Kicking in, doing what it does best, creating havoc with electronics and things like that. I live rural, for those of you that don't know me at all, and we have our own community page on Facebook. So after farting around all day, the phone company used to have online tech support live, and you could ask directly and get things looked after, taken care of. Can't do that anymore. Give us a call. I don't have a cell phone. Okay? I'm not into all that. I have a landline, end of period. So I went into the group for the area, and I searched to see if anybody else had posted that their phone wasn't working. Nobody posted. And I went way back 5-6 days ago. This just happened today. So I put it on there. This is where I'm at. I have no power to my landline. Is anybody experiencing the same thing? For the longest time, it sat there empty. I just went in before turning on the stream, and there's like 7 people. 7 people. My landline's not working either. Neither's mine. What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. So it always takes one person to kind of start things. So, you know, that's kind of nice to know that it's not just my phone. I knew that anyway. I know how to run the test outside the house. There's a phone jack on everybody's house. It's there. So I popped it open, and the test result was that this is a problem that's not just internal within the house. This is a problem outside of the house. It's a problem with the lines, which is not my responsibility, not my problem. You know what I mean? So then I knew there's nothing I can do. We have to wait. We have to wait and see what's going to happen. So, but I'll email them tomorrow or later on tonight, and they'll have it in the morning, and tell them there's over half a dozen people. Maybe by that time it'll be a dozen. So there's air there. That's it. But you can't call out. I had a friend come in with a cell phone, and I said to him, I said, can you call the number just to say what you hear? So he took his cell phone out and he dialed it. Absolutely nothing. No ringing, no buzzing, no messages saying this line is whatever. Nothing, just nothing. So people call, they're getting nothing in return, kind of a thing. So we had a pretty kind of a blah day here for Monday. There were a few sunny spots. It was warm. I was out in the yard a little earlier this morning than I normally would be. Cleaned up a bit of the yard. Still got more to do. Stuff gets blown around and whatnot. Tried to have a campfire to burn some twigs and brush, but everything was damp. Too early in the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe, if it's nice out. We'll see. So, what was my point of even saying that? I can't remember. There was a point to me saying that. I don't know why. I guess just talking about the weather. It was very warm this morning, which was surprising. We're getting into that time of year. I don't know about where everybody else is at, but where I'm at, in the colder months, the winter months, you beg for cloudy days and overcast days. You beg for it because temperatures rise. When you've got a brilliant, big blue sky and a brilliant sun shining down, then you start to shiver. It gets drastically cold. So every time there's a sunny day, it's cold out, kind of a thing. So let me see. What do we got going here? I didn't see. Hi, Annie Moore. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. We don't see much of you these days. Very nice to see you again. Very nice indeed. I'm still alive. It's a Monday. And I'm still alive. I hope you're holding, down pretty well too. I really do. So, Mercury retrograde's got my butt today, though, and it's knocked out my phone. It's been down all day. So, probably not till tomorrow now. It does that once in a while, and it'll probably come back on its own. Mondays are tough. Some people say, I hear people, and I walk away because I can't talk to them about it. I absolutely love Mondays. I live for Mondays. I look forward to the brand new week and what's ahead. And they're left there standing talking to themselves because don't talk to me about Mondays. Aren't you one lucky bitch? I guess the universe loves you more than it loves me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yep. So we're all different, I guess, I think some people that are deliriously happy every day are in denial. A bit of denial going on within their life. Who can, wouldn't it be a perfect world if everybody had every day of the week deliriously happy, always walking on cloud nine? Nothing brings you down, nothing bad happens, nothing interferes, nothing becomes unsettled, nothing becomes questionable. Everything's a certainty, and the certainties are all a plus, 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 plus. You hear about people like that, and I question if they're balanced. And if they are, please tell me your secret. I talk to the universe constantly. It's the only way to be able to talk. When you're alone, universe is it. Captive audience, you might say, so. Hi, Jerry Lynn. How are you doing tonight? And Patricia, welcome. Yeah. You have to read the title there, Patricia. Here we go again. I already put it in to start this off. These are not free readings. So, you think there's another tarot reader out there that's going to sit there for 3 hours taking people's questions for 3 hours for absolutely nothing? Good luck. Good luck. That's what I can say to you is good luck. Sorry. And it is Monday, so if I seem to be a little witchy here, witchy mood, which means a bitchy, nice way of saying bitchy mood, I don't care who calls me that. Today it would be true, feeling like that, just kind of off. I'll be fine. Once I start to read, everything changes for me. Everything becomes good because, just because it does. I always feel better. So, Jerry Lynn, thank you. I feel the same way. Oh my gosh. Daughter won't speak to anyone on Mondays. Oh my God, she's right. That's how I feel. Oh my God, people, I'm like, people, leave me alone. It's flipping Monday. It wasn't that bad of a morning. It didn't start off that bad. I enjoyed being down in the yard. And I did get, my campfire going a little bit. And, I used a little bit of accelerant, poured it on by and puff. And it's just stacked like this, with the dry brush and all that. And it burned for maybe 10, 15 minutes and then started to peter out because all those sticks it's too early in the morning and they were damp. So anyways, it's all set there. I said, I'll put more stuff on it and tomorrow, hopefully I can burn it all, yeah. It's okay, Patricia. It's all good, my dear. It's all good. It's right in. Look back. 1, 2, 3. I just posted it in there, unless you guys are lagging a little bit, but I literally less than a minute ago. There it is. You can see the PayPal link. All right. If you're anywhere in the planet, you don't need to be a member. Not when you're sending money. Only time you have to be a member is when you're expecting someone to send you money. So it's one-time thing. You don't have to worry about getting roped into PayPal is fantastic. I've never had a day of trouble with it, ever. Except it's a little slow to load sometimes, but that's about it. So, hi, Annie Moore again. Let me see. Isn't that something? Yeah, it's almost like you want to get up on a Monday and you want to put a crash helmet on and maybe a safety vest with an anchor to like a skyscraper so you don't get blown away off your feet. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like sometimes Mondays. And it's like, oh my God, but this is Mercury retrograde through and through. For the phone lines to be down like this, crazy. And they're saying, we have no planned outage. That's what the company is saying. It said to somebody else that got a hold of them. We have no plan. I'm like, when do they plan a phone outage? I've had phones for decades. you know? And there's no such thing as a planned phone outage. Planned power outage, yes. That's something completely different company. And they have to do planned power outages so that they can work on the electrical lines, that power your home. And what happened after that, I don't know, because I just didn't want to talk about it. I just read it. But there's something, well, before I turned the stream on, there were 7 other people finally spoke up. After I posted it within our community group, this is where I'm at. My phone's not working. Anybody else having the same problem with the landline? And just before it turned, there were 8. So I'm not alone. Gave me a sense of relief that it's not just my phone. So, oh, I see. I had to turn my sound off so I'm not hearing my little pings. But I see the little red spot. And where are we? Here we go. Get into, okay, I better bring PayPal up here, I guess. We've got 2. Let's see who's first, and I'll announce who's second so the second person doesn't wander off anywhere and you stick close by. Okay, let's see. All right. Why do I only see one person here? Where is the other person? Oh, this is weird. Recent activity. Thank you, Matri Butcher. You're going to be up first. And I don't know what's going on because there's more than one. It's not just you. There's somebody else. I'm going to refresh PayPal. It just didn't pick it up. It's still not picking it up. Let me go into my email maybe. Try to do it that way. See what the second one is. Ah, there we go. Thank you both very much. Jean Kioff, I hope that's pronounced right, Kioff or Koff. It's hard to say. It looks like Kioff. You're second, all right? And Matri Butcher, she is first. Let me open up your question. I can see that your question is here. Just be a moment. Of course, like I said, sometimes PayPal has a terrible, terrible way of lagging really bad. Why won't that open for me? Come on. What is going on here? One moment. I'm sorry about the hold up. All I'm seeing is have your question because the page won't load up. Email's doing the same thing. Even my email won't switch. What is going on here? This could be the result of the phone because my internet is wireless. It all comes in through the phone. And that may be why. This is going to be awful if I can't. Come on. If I can't even read the questions, the pages won't change. It's like they load once and then boom, that's it. Trying to refresh. No, that's what I was trying to bypass. Come on now. I got PayPal and email, and they're both behaving in the same way. Okay. Matri, are you here? I see your question now, finally. Are you here, Matri? Oh, your name's pronounced Keo. Okay. Thank you, Jean-Marie. Where is Matri? Maybe she left a note on her question. I don't know, but I don't see her here. Okay. Okay, she's got a question, but I don't want to address it till I know that she's here. Maitri, Maitri, Maitri. Earth calling Maitri. There you are. There you are. Thank you, Maitri. All right. Your question. This is about my Libra man who often wants to have conversations about connecting. Communication style are his concerns. The two of you connecting in a communication style, whatever that means. But I guess it's in the it's how you approach each other, I would imagine. These are his concerns. You're asking, are his concerns worth considering and working through with him? You're asking if it's all worth it. Okay. Okay. I've got it now. No, I've got it now. You're lagging a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, this is for Maitri. And she's asking about her guy. He often wants to have conversations about connecting and communicating with each other, and what's the best way to do it. But he's looking for an approach they can both agree on. Why that's a concern? There must be a reason why that's a concern, right? You're asking, is this worth even considering? Maitri's asking, is it going to be worth it working through this with him? Is it going to be worth it? If you can bring that up, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Address this question for Maitri. All right? Please address this question for Maitri. Got to give them a really good shuffle here. Get them warmed up. Come on. Boys, there's some good cards sliding by. I can tell you that. This is for Maitri. Where her Libra man, he often wants to have conversations about connecting and communication style. These are his concerns. But is it worth considering and working through this with him? Like I say, he must not like the way, I'm gonna be blunt. He's not comfortable with the way you approach him with considerations with communication. I don't know. There's something he's not comfortable with if he's looking to dabble with something like that. Weird. It's weird. There's no two ways around it. Unless there's something that's bothering him about your communications between you. Doesn't like the approach or something. I don't know. But that's what I'm hearing. That's what it's all about. Most people don't talk about things like that. That doesn't even occur to them unless it creates a problem, right? The card I pulled for you here is the King of Wands. Practicality. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. I always pull a couple extra cards to see, just to make sure. It kind of gives me insight into what comes after this. So it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Let me get back to my screen where I can see you. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So, King of Wands is a very good card, and wands are about practicality and things that are practical. Also about risk-taking. Also about jumping into things, maybe not looking to see. For safety, you just say, to heck with it, I'm going to wing it. People tend to jump into things as far as that goes. The generic side of the card. This is a man of action. Okay. Maybe this is your Libra man. This, because he's a man of action, it makes him an engaging companion. And he can be a very inspirational leader type of person, good ideas and things like this. He is self-motivated. He's entrepreneurial. He's dynamic and open-minded. And you will know what he's thinking, as his feelings always show. Travel may be important to him as well, because he's connected to many people with backgrounds that are very different from his own. As the You card in the reading, the King is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to problems and also see to your network of friends and professional contacts grow. The advice: explore your passions, look to unconventional people and new places. And your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. To answer your question, if this is worth your time, this is what he's all about. How do you feel about him, Maitri? How do you feel about him? Can you imagine your life without him at this point? Do you feel that what he wants to do with you is unnecessary? But that's probably part of his character, what makes him the way he is. He tries to perfect a lot of things, even his relationships and how people communicate with me, how I communicate with them. How do we communicate together? Where you or me or other people wouldn't even consider, wouldn't even be a thought in our head. But with him, he's got little idiosyncrasies, and this is one of them. The communication lines for him are vitally important. I'm feeling he does this partly because when people become aware of how they're communicating with each other, it keeps a level of respect up front, forefront, and center. So when people communicate and it's not all always good, it's not at 100% good, maybe sometimes people let their emotions get in the way, and he's been offended a few times. And he made excuses for people that offended. Well, they don't know what I'm like. They don't know what would offend me. So this is something that kind of eats at him. And it's become an idiosyncrasy with him. And he's going to do this with everybody. So, okay. A German lawyer. Oh, my goodness. I bet it does. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Maitri. Isn't that something? Yeah, he's making a point of how he communicates with others, and a damn good hard point how people are with him. He's a stickler about it, and it's probably got to do with what he's chosen. Plus, he's German. German, kind of like the Dutch. They say they don't smile very often. They're very serious all the time, and he takes this very seriously. But you have to ask yourself if you can. I can tell you right now, this is just one thing. There's going to be more. Maybe let this one thing go by and say, okay, let's talk about how we communicate with each other. As long as we're in agreement, that's a two-way street. So what applies to him will apply to you. Whatever applies to you has to, apply to him, so that there's a balance there. He'll respect you for it if he is the way he portrays himself to be. So, thank you very much, Maitri. The second card that I pulled for you, because I pulled three, this is the Three of Pentacles. And three is a very powerful number within tarot, within the world in general, within religion, spirituality. Three is a big deal. It usually represents the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So, Christianity regards it as something very strong, but it's not the only religion that does. So I'm going to give you the generic side of the card and see if that's going to bring you a little closer to the situation. When you said a lawyer, just a lawyer alone would have given me the same tip off. I would have felt that. I would have heard that. You added German on top of it. Oh, mon Dieu, as the French would say. As the French would, oh, mon Dieu. My God. You know? Okay. So what I'm seeing here with this 3, this card, the prompt on it, it's all about recognition. It's all about somebody seeing you, seeing the worth in you, recognizing the worth in you, seeing and recognizing the value in you and what that can bring to his life. He is seeing a value there. All right. It shows him giving you positive attention. He's more of a public person than a private person. That's another little thing. It's not an idiosyncrasy. It's just the way his life has gone along, and you'll have to get used to that. Almost like a celebrity, and there you are walking with him, and people are going to notice you too. He may be a stickler about things in that area. On the home front, the 3 can show that now could be the time to make your home presentable as never before. You may be looking to sell it or to renovate or redecorate. Either way, it's an improvement in your life. Whatever you do now, you can take pride in. In your work that you do, Maitri, will have a very lasting effect. The advice, show off your work and be damn proud of who you are. If Mr. Germany, it becomes and turns out to be a little on the demanding side, a little on the controlling side, it's not going to work. It's not going to cut it with you. It won't last. Okay? So you don't ever let him or anybody else bring you down a bit and say, oh, they're not putting you down. They're just giving you a reality check. And what you respond with that, you say, when I need a reality check, I will let you know. Until then, don't ever do that to me again because it's insulting, you know. But the advice, you go right ahead. You show off any work that you've done. You show off who you are and be very proud of yourself and any achievements that you've taken on. Because further success, no pun intended, is on the cards for you. That's the prediction. Further success is on the cards for you. Keywords are reputation and learning. There's skill, performance, reward, security, and completion. The last card I pulled for you is a very good card. We got the card of Justice. She's all about balance. All right? Finding that sweet spot with another person or in your life overall. Let me read her, and I'm going to have to pull Lilith to get a yes or a no question answer to your question. So, let me see here. There she is. All right. A decision will be made by someone else, and provided that you have acted fairly in the past, it will go in your favor. This can relate to a legal claim, a decision at work, or a relationship or family matter. When justice appears, you can expect to find out the truth of a situation. Through this, you find healing and you find closure. The card can also reveal you may be the one that needs to make a decision, weighing up your option. You're looking for a fair and a balanced way forward. True justice is also restorative. So when the cards suggest you will feel vindicated and you're going to feel a lot stronger within yourself, I'm feeling you just need to have this out with him. A very civilized conversation. Another meaning Could be that your spirit guides and your angels are supporting you here on your life's path. The advice, take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. And what I want to add there to that is idealism is perfectionism, right? And German people, they're very serious, hardworking people. They take everything very seriously. And everything they do, they strive for perfection. If he thinks he's going to have an ideal relationship with you, the chances are he's going to be disappointed. So let's hope that that's not where his head is at. We're going to have the perfect relationship. We'll start right there. How we communicate, that's the most vital thing. That's the first thing we need to get into. And like I say, they do. They strive for perfection. Any solution doesn't even need to be perfect. It just needs to be workable. That's what you say to him. This doesn't need to be perfect. No such thing as a perfect relationship. No matter if it's a sibling, a friend, a lover, doesn't matter. Just as long as it's workable and it fits you both and you're both comfortable. There's the main thing. And if a decision that affects you might be made by somebody else, accept that it is the best that they can do at this time. Do not take anything personal. If somebody, you're asking someone for direction or help, then they say no, it's because they just can't, they're not able. They're just not able to give you what it is that you want. Just something Tara wanted you to know. Keywords are common decisions, integrity and truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. All right, we're going to pull Lilith out here for you, Maitri. Okay, let me see. I got to get into my own personal window here. There we go. I'm going to bring the camera down for you, Maitri. All right. Okay. Okay, this is for Maitri in her one-card reading. You've been listening. You already know what the question was about. So, can we get an answer in regard to her question about her German man who happens to be a Libra? All right. And Maitri is saying he wants to control how they communicate with each other. Is it worth her time to work with him on this and to stay in the relationship? Is it going to be worth her time? If she stays, will she be glad that she stayed? Is he going to get like overboard with the control thing? Is he going to be overboard with other things? She's trying to swing no. Sometimes, okay. It's a no, but it's a maybe at the same time. So sometimes he is going to be this way, Maitri. Is she going to be with Maitri? Are they going to be together for quite a while? She's saying yes. Is it going to turn into a serious relationship? Is that possible? And she's saying yes. And we'll leave it go right there. Okay, so he's not going to be neurotic where he does this with every little thing. But every now and again, he'll come up and it'll be just like the communications thing. And that's what you'll think of. Oh, we're back to this again. Now it's something else. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but you can carry through. Stick it out. That's what you should do because of what the cards were brought up and what Lilith has brought forward as well. Give it half a chance. Give it half a chance. You may be pleasantly surprised. Put it that way. All right? Let me see here. If I can get the next question and the next person. Thank you, Maitri. Appreciate your generous donation as well. Thank you very, very sincerely, deeply, very, very much. I'm waiting for my PayPal list to reload. Let me see. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Thank you again for your $25 donation, Maitri. Okay. Jean or Jean, I'm not sure which it is. Keo. And let's see if you've left a question. Annie Moore, you're going to be after this, Jean. You'll be after Jean. Okay, there's no question posted. Jean, Jean, you're very welcome. She said thank you, Lilith. There you go. Yeah. Here we go again. This again. Yeah, you're going to find that he does that. Dee, I'm trying to remember about a squirrel. You're female. Okay. Is it French? Is it Jean? Or Jean? Is it just as it looks? Is Jean? Because it looks... You see that spelling it in it. You're Jean-Marie. Marie. You're asking about health and money for this year into next year. All right. All right. It looks like Jean-Marie is what it looks like. I could be way off though and wrong. Maybe it's just Jean Marie. Irish. So you're Jean then. Okay. All right. It's good to know. That's nice though. That's really nice. We've got another Irish lass in here as well. Anne Marie. Annie Moore. Sorry. Annie Moore is of Irish descent as well. I mean the name. Annie Moore. Okay. What's going to happen? We'll just say from here on out into next year as well with Jean's health and financial aspects. All right? Health and financial aspects. She's looking for a sense of well-being and security, obviously. Sense of well-being and security. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was French. Yeah. You're welcome. Annie Moore, there she is, Annie Moore. It's top of the evening to you, Annie Moore. Here we go. Health and financial aspects for Jean Marie. All right. I'm going to take the deck and I'm going to cut it right here for you. All right. Let's see here. And see what we have for you, Jean Marie. Okay. That's what I thought. Yes. Oh, yes. See, lately I've been pulling more than... Oh, my God. I'm speechless. Jean Marie. I am completely speechless. Who gets cards like these? All in one little reading. Okay, it starts out, goes to show. When people usually see the first card, the main card, the first one that I pulled, the others are supportive cards. And a lot of people go, oh, no. You know, it's not always bad. It's a 10 of Swords. Represents endings. All 10s in tarot represent endings. It's the Swords. So people get the quakes. They get shaking. They get scared. They get, oh boy, I don't want to hear this. Not at all. Whatever that's going to end for you now in your life, it's something you could finally met a goal, a target, or something along those lines. And this is a good ending for you. It is not a negative ending. It is not a bad ending. All right? This is good for you, Jean. All right? Okay? Here we go. No, don't worry about it. This is beautiful. I'm going to get the generic meaning. Then wait till you see the other cards that came up for you. You're not going to believe it. I can't even believe it. I'm just like, holy cow. Wow. So, yeah, you're okay. So, with the 10 of Swords, the 10 is the final number of the card. It's the sword suit. The 10 is the summing up, going through something, and then facing the ending of whatever it is. It's usually sometimes doesn't necessarily mean for you, but once in a while, just in the off chance, it can involve some degree of drama, but it doesn't have to be bad drama. This can come as a shock if it is, or a sense of relief, because you're going to be seeing the situation, a relationship, for what it is, what it was. And from here on out, it cannot develop and it cannot grow. Maybe this is your job. However unwanted this card may be when people first see it, when it arrives in their reading, here's the other side. It tells you the truth. It shows you the truth. Helps you to see what needs to be released. The advice, walk away. Let it go. Focus on your present rather than dwell on the past or dwelling on the present in a moment that's not really not a good thing. To want to stay on top of that, just walk away, drop it, let it go. Keywords are completion and release. There could be drama. There's definite transformation. There's victimhood, maybe. I don't feel like that applies to you. But there's truth. And there could be some unknown things that could shock you as well. But this, I do believe, this is all about an ending in your life. What's coming to the end of it's lived its life, it's had its time, and this is coming up and apparent before you start the new, before what's coming around the corner. You're going to forget about this card right about now. You're going to forget about this card. You're not going to worry. The next card I pulled for you is one of the best in the deck. Actually, all three are the best. This is beautiful. You got the World. The Midas Touch card. That's what I call it. The Midas Touch card. So, EJ, you don't need a PayPal account to send money, my dear. All right? It's a one-time thing. You don't have to be a member. The only time you need to join to be a member with PayPal is if someone's trying to send you money. Then they need your information so they can get it to you. But when you're paying out, you're making a donation, or you're shopping, anything through PayPal, you do not need to be a member. You don't. You can use your credit card. You can use a debit card. So, and if you're within Canada, use the Canadian e-transfer system. Okay, Jean. Yes, I understand that completely. But with this card, this is where everything starts to change for you. And it's one of the best cards in the whole deck. It really is. It's so encouraging. So bear with me one moment while I bring it up. Got to get out the generic side of the card. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. All right. So the World card is showing you that your life is going to be regenerated and it's going to be renewed. You're finally going to find the success that you seek. You're going to find the security that you're looking for. Financially, absolutely. Health-wise as well. This covers every area of your life. You could be getting really, really good news about your health. You'll almost feel like the universe is rewarding you. This card, again, kind of picks up where the 10 leaves off, but it's showing the completion, the ending of a phase. You could have met a target, you could have had a target, you could have had a goal, and you've hit it. You've made it. That's to be celebrated. You may find yourself, you could be moving house, you could be, or something else that's that big in your life. It would equal to moving house. Some other project or something going on that's just as big. The world often comes up in a reading to signify as well a relationship landmark. That's up to you, right? Whether you think. There are opportunities to travel for you now, and if you end up single and you do travel, there could be a few romantic adventures that you encounter. The advice: celebrate what you have achieved, embrace new opportunities. You're going to be full of energy and motivation, and you're going to feel like the world is your oyster. So go ahead and start picking them. You have your choice. It almost feels, I call it the Midas Touch card because it feels that just about anything you touch, all right, turns to gold in a matter of speaking. I don't mean that literally, but when you attempt things, you go after things, you want to do things, you're just one success rolling out after another after another. This is an incredible card. This is a card that says you're going to be refreshed, re-energized, your life's going to be rejuvenated. What a wonderful card. And that's not the best of them yet. Your keywords are success and completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. Okay? You're in California, you'd need to use PayPal. And I'll put the link right here for you. Part of it is for PayPal for anywhere in the world, and on the bottom it's just for Canada. So just disregard that part. There you go, EJ. There you go. Okay. The next card, one of the most sought after, coveted cards in all of tarot, no matter what deck you're using. Everybody wants to see this in their reading, is the Ace of Cups. Represents love. Many different kinds of love, different areas of love. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. This is so impressionable. But people, they clamor for this card. Everybody wants it, and you got it. You got the world. You've got this. You're going to be holding the world in the palm of your hand as far as your own happiness goes. Okay? That's what's going to go on here. Wow. And it's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. Of course, with an ace, it's all about starting something new. And you are starting something new. Let me get a little sip and get a little dry here. I'm very envious. I get envy. I do. I get envy. Every now and again, I get envy. Even when I try to do my own cards, it's rare that I would pull anything like that. I would just be completely shocked, to tell you the truth, if I did. But with the ace, of course, it's about new beginnings. This ace is going to be bringing you your heart's desire, your spirit's desire, whatever you desire. You're going to be finding a lot of fulfillment here. You may start or restart. This could be something you had before. You could have artistic talent. You could be in pursuit of restarting it or beginning an artistic pursuit or a new relationship. You may even create a, quote, baby, unquote, that is your project, a new business, a book, you wouldn't be planting a garden, not this time of the year. You could be decorating your home inside, outside. You could be looking at writing your own book on a certain subject. This card, okay. The ace, while being a very positive card, and this is meant in the most positive ways, but it can bring about emotions that are extremely overwhelming for you. all right? Being moved to tears, feeling that ache in your throat, and you know the tears are going to come, they're going to flow. But they're tears of joy, tears of happiness, huge relief, this sort of a thing. And a knowing that everything's going to be okay. You know for certain, it's a certainty within yourself. Everything is going to be fine, financially and health-wise. You are almost surprised at how good everything is going to unfold for you. The advice of the Ace of Cups is open your heart and trust. Without question. You don't need to be overwhelmed by emotion. You just need to be open to what's coming to you. Don't get in your own way. Don't create your own blocks. Leave yourself open and expectant. You'll have the inner knowing. Pay attention to your intuition. Keywords are beginnings and passion, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. But everything's intense at a very good way. There's the thing. It's all good. Now, on top of these cards are amazing. You've got the one that's the end all to be all to end all. I'm just astounded at the cards that have come up for you. Your life is going to change. It's going to be like day and night. But the biggest thing is that your sense of security is going to be so strong. It has to do with financial and health-wise. You're going to be one happy, happy person. You know how I know? You got the happily ever after card on top of those. You got the Ten of Cups. Most readers refer to this as the happily ever after card. This is your last card. This is the last card. And this is just amazing with the Ten of Cups. End of hard times, beginning of good times, new times. Satisfying, fulfilling, contentment. All those beautiful things. The first thing off this card, love grows and bonds deepen. And the bonds can deepen. They can. I know what you told me, but they can in romance. While your social and your family connections are going to grow and they're going to thrive. You're going to have more time to be social, more time for family as well. You're becoming a part of everything in your life around you. You're not sitting on the outskirts looking in and watching everybody else. You're right in the heart of it all. It's exactly where you want to be. Anything you do with others is going to be favored, from celebrations to even team sports. Any old disagreements are going to be overcome, kicked to the side, ignored, pushed away, all in the spirit of togetherness. With community, friends, family, relatives, the sense of togetherness. You're all going to lay down your arms, you might say. I mean by weapons. Your home's probably going to become a hive of activity as well. You'll have more company than ever before, more people dropping in than ever before, more people calling. Equally, you'll be enjoying prosperity and success all the way around. Another additional meaning of this 10, you could be finding your dream home if you're in the market and you're looking. The advice, you can feel blessed for the life that you have. You can start celebrating now because it's still going to come together for you. It's amazing reading. I don't think I've ever pulled 3 good cards like that back to back for one person in one reading, ever. Keywords, final words in your reading. Maitri, family, family and love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. And that, my dear Jean, is your reading. How beautiful is that? Beautiful, beautiful cards. You don't worry about your health. Don't worry about your money. You're going to have security in all areas here. This is fantastic. What needs to leave your life is going to leave your life. That's where this comes in. All right? And then all the goodness. You're being highly favored by the universe. You are very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate the question. I appreciate you being here, Jean. Okay, so the next person we're looking at is Annie Mar. Let me get in and see if you've got a question in here. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's Annie's question. A general card. What's to come over the next few months? Oh, I'm fine. Once I start reading, I'm okay. I can come on sometimes, and like I said, call me witch, call me bitch. I really don't care because both would be true. Well, the bitch part. The things are irritating me and stuff like that. Once I get into reading, I forget about me and my problems and me and what's going on. And it just all gets, it's a nice break, actually. Everything feels better when I'm reading. All right, so this is for you. Miss Annie Moore wants to know what the next few months are going to be bringing her. What's coming at Annie Moore? What is coming at Annie Moore? Thank you for your amazing, generous donations, Annie Moore. Thank you for that. I'm seeing 3163. It's in the 30s anyway. So that's the way it comes up on PayPal. And that's beautiful. Thank you so much. So much. Deeply. Truly. Okay. Annie's wanting to know, our friend Annie Moore is wanting to know, what do the next few months hold for her? Let's have some pleasant surprises. Let's have some pleasant surprises for you. Okay, I'm going to give a couple roll-throughs here, and then we'll cut. Okay. Dum, 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 dum. Another one. This is for Annie Moore. What could she expect over the next few months? Anything that needs to be brought to her attention, please bring it forward for Annie Moore. All right, one more, and then I'm going to cut. I'm going to make sure that they're mixed really well. And that way, if there's a repetitive card, especially a good one, you know it was meant to come up. 78 cards, and I shuffle the bejeez right out of it. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Get back into my window here. Okay. Hi, Sun 17. No, EJ. No, I'm doing Annie Moore's reading. And bear with me, I'll look and see if I can see who is after Annie Moore. Is Patricia home? Don't go too far, Patricia, if you can hear my voice. And after Patricia, it's you, Ellen, all right? So you just hold tight. Don't go anywhere. But right now we're doing Annie Moore. Then it'll be Patricia, and then it will be you. What is the card we pulled for Annie Moore? Well, that's not bad. That's not a bad card. What I pulled for you is the Six of Swords. It represents calm, which is a good thing in today's world with the way things are going. Calm. Usually calm after a bit of chaos and some uncertainty, you might say. Oh, there we go. I really wanted another good card to come up, and it did. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, I'll take those as well. All right. There we go. Okay, Annie. All right. Interesting. Okay, the very first jeez. The very first card I pulled was the Six of, I pulled a few cards for you, Anne. As I say, the Six of Swords representing calm. All right? Okay. You let me get the generic side of this card up first. Next page. Okay, so with the Six, what is coming up for you in the next few months is going to be you realizing any upheavals that you've been through in the last month or so, maybe the last 2 months, maybe more. It's coming to an end. It's slowly sliding off and away. And you're going to be gliding into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a very reassuring card for you, Annie. If you've suffered upheaval, if you've suffered any conflict or any uncertainty quite recently, the Six also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on in very positive ways. There could be some new work headed your way as well, sitting on the horizon just waiting for you to claim. So be diligent, keep your head up and your eyes open. Another meaning is protection, and that you are going to prioritize what's really important to you, and you're going to leave behind people and situations that no longer serve you. They have no purpose in your life. The advice, real easy, Annie. Go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. Hold on to that line. There is no need to resist change as it comes towards you. Keywords are journeys and moving on. Immigration with an E. Traveling to some place or dealing with some place you've never been before. You've never dealt with before, usually a different country. A safe haven, which is beautiful. You're going to find that. You're going to be finding peace. You're going to be finding resolution and protection as well. This, it looks like such an unassuming card, small card, but it's got a real bang in your reading here. This is where everything does a big 365 on you and changes for the better. The second card, this would have to do with any new work that's coming your way. You could have a feeling of being overwhelmed, a sense of responsibility kind of a thing. The Ten of Wands is what came up. And you may be taking it all very, very seriously and trying to leave and impress the best impressions that you can. If it's work related, you're trying to leave people with a sweet taste in their mouth, not a bitter one. You're trying to make the best impression that you can. But you're feeling the weight of it. What if it goes the other way? What if that happens? What if they don't like me? What if they don't like the way I do business? What if? That's where it stops, is at the what if, because none of those things are going to happen for you. Let me get the generic side of the card out. You're going to love the next one. Believe me when I tell you. You will love the next card. You truly, truly will. See here. Okay. No, it's not for you. It's not for you, EJ. This is for Annie Moore. All right? So with the Ten of Wands, the 10 is the overwhelm card of the tarot. It can show that you have far too much to do, far too much to think about. There may be pressure at work or on the home front. I don't think it is on the home front. But you're so absorbed in detail that you cannot see the bigger picture and you cannot discern what's essential. Another meaning is that one person or situation could end up taking most of your mental energy up. So you'll have little time to focus even on your own needs. You'll have to make a point of it and not let it go by, because you've got to take care of you first. First and foremost, always take care of you before you do anything else. The advice, all you need to do, Annie, is set some boundaries to reduce your stress And there could be some people coming to you for help, and you may need to say no. Not because you want to say no. Not because you're being mean. You're saying no because your hands are tied. You can only do so much for people. So some people you're going to have to say not now. Maybe down the road I can help, but not right now. Keywords are burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks. This is going to be short-lived, okay? It's going to be, short-lived, Annie. So don't get stressed out about this, and don't get stressed about anything here. All right. It's just part of the stepping stones to get you where? To get you into the happily ever after. That's what it's all leading to. How great is this card for you anymore? How great is this? This is a fantastic card for you. That's why it hit me, and that's why I was... the only thing I'm picking up on here is you can have a really good outlook toward things that you know are coming, real positive and all that. And sometimes what happens during that trip, during that travel, where everything is beautiful and wonderful, there could be one little thing that ticks the wrong way, and it could, if you let it, destroy your confidence and your belief and your hope. Don't let that happen. Do not let that happen. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride is what you're going to be on. But now, at the start, this is just the beginning with this happily ever after card. Few bumpy roads after that, but the final card, you'll love it as well. So you've got the happily ever after card. What a fantastic card for anybody to receive under any situation. That's a card of so much promise. I'm jealous again. Why can't I get cards like this? Why? Why? Yeah. Gotta do the ugly face cry. Why? What a great card. And I'm so happy you got it as well, Annie. I'm really, really glad. Here is, again, with the 10, the prompt is completion. But here's your definition. It is about love growing, bonds deepening in romance, while your social and your family connections will grow and they will thrive. Anything you do with other people is going to be favored now. This is from celebration to team sports even, taking in some games. Any old disagreements are going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness. People are going to lay down their weapons and come together. It's pretty beautiful. Children, if there's children in your life, and there are, because you mentioned earlier, your children are going to be thriving. Your home is probably going to become a hive of activity in the best of ways. Everybody's so happy. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's celebratory. Everybody's in a real good, healthy, emotional place. Also, you will enjoy prosperity and work success. I know that's important to you. And another meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. If you happen to be looking for a new home, you're going to find it. The advice, you can feel blessed for the life that you have. It's time to celebrate that now and really delve into it, really get absorbed into it so that you experience every nuance of what a good, happy, healthy, well-balanced, loving life is like. The keywords are family and love. There could be wedding in there somewhere. Home is your home is being highlighted. Your sense of security is there. Your children are going to be playing a big part. But overall, the celebration over something major here. Absolutely beautiful. It is the happily ever after card. Anything that you can add to that intellectually, emotionally, go ahead and feel free to put that in there as well. Oh, that's beautiful. That's where your daughter lives, right? Right? Is that where your daughter lives? That is where your daughter lives. So, okay. The next card is for you to start being brave and stepping up and having dreams and having visions, Annie. All right? Don't be afraid to dream. You don't just say, okay, universe, it's bringing me this, it's bringing me that. I'm just going to keep quiet. I'm not going to ask for anything. I'm just going to let the universe, because if I ask, I might throw it off or I might jinx it. And I don't know. Don't hold back. You're being encouraged to have. You're being encouraged to have your dreams and your visions with the Two of Pentacles. The two shows a decision is underway. You could have some options and you could find yourself considering the options. You could be rehearsing all the possible outcomes rather than taking any real action. You're trying to see the big picture on each option. Where is that going to take me? Where is that going to take me? You're not taking any action. You're looking at, depending which way you go, where you're going to end up at. That's what you're contemplating on. The choices could concern jobs, potential home, again, where to travel. In personal finances, and see, here's a little hiccup. Make sure you keep your eye so that you've got a perfect balance financially going on, that you're taking care of creditors and bills, this kind of a thing, and it'll be okay. Just be aware, all right? The advice of the card: pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or offers that come your way. Look for long-term benefits rather than going for short-term gains. You know what I say about that. I don't have to repeat myself with you. I know that. You take the long way, the tried and true. Keywords here: choices and property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. The next card, yes, I pulled a few for you. The next card is your reality check of everyday life. You're still part of the world here. Don't make more of things than need be. Face any adversities, face any challenges. They may be a little unpleasant. You may not like them. Face them head on. Take them head on. All right? Because you got the 9. You got the 9 of Swords. It's the anxiety card of tarot. All right? That's what we have here. That's what I consider to be probably the worst card in the deck. But the meaning for this is very light on you tonight. It is not the heavy end that it usually is. These are just little everyday flare-ups of things that happen. Nothing. We don't live in an ideal world. We don't live a perfect life. There's other things that come in and make us check and keep us within reality. So you may get to float from time to time going through these things, but every now and again, life will go tap, tap, tap on the back of your shoulder. Hello. Pew, bringing you down again. I got to deal with this. And because you don't want to be dealing with stuff like that, you'll be on top of things, so expect it. And your response should be, get to it stat immediately. Now, take care of this issue, this little upheaval, whatever it is. This is not a new run in your life. It's not changing. It's just real life. So, having said that, I'm going right to the last card. This is beautiful. Another good one. You've got the Star. And she's all about hope. How beautiful is this? She is all about hope. One of my favorite cards. One at the top. She's beautiful. I love her a lot. Bear with me while I bring her up. What a great reading, Annie. What a great reading for you. Just beautiful. Just truly beautiful. I hate that I have to put the card down sometimes once I've shown. I'm going to be working on getting another camera. I've got another monitor, great big 15-inch one, flat screen. And I'm going to have it set up so the other camera will aim down. So you'll see off to the corner here somewhere. You'll see the cards. You'll be able to see them constantly. As long as I lay them out, the other camera, you'll be able to look at them. That's going to make things a lot more better. Just more polished, you might say. So, Not quite done yet. One more. You're welcome. Okay, so with the star, Tarot and Spirit are acknowledging that you have worked through some heartache and some conflict, and you grasp the meaning of the lessons that came with this. You understand it. These are difficult experiences, but you're moving beyond that now, and you're beginning to feel hope once again. It's being rejuvenated for you. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star is going to guide you toward happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth for you, absolutely. And you're going to be healing from past issues, and you're going to be free from old patterns of relating, and you're going to be feeling way more whole and fulfilled in the future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers great reassurance if you're on the right path, because you are on the right path. So if you've been conflicted, if you've been suffering, that would be now. This isn't later. This is now, okay? Present. If you've been conflicted, suffering, or doubting even your own abilities, the star has shown up in your reading, most importantly, to show you a sure sign that everything for you is going to be just fine. Don't give up on that. You need to believe that. My ear's ringing. Wow. The advice: follow your heart. Respect your inner knowing. Trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever you need. And the final words here for you, Annie: creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual work, rebirth, just as good as the magical 9 of Cups, the wish card. Wishes will come true for you. There you go, Annie. They're beautiful cards. They're all beautiful cards. I'm very happy for you. So, okay. And the next person is EJ, if I'm not mistaken. I think the next. Thank you so much again, Annie Moore. I really appreciate you too. Okay, let me see here. I think it's EJ I said was next. I'm just waiting for PayPal to give me my list back. Where's my list? Goodness. Okay. No, it's Patricia, then it's EJ. Where are you at, Patricia Home? Patricia Home. EJ, you're after Patricia. Patricia Home. Hi, Hummingbird. How you doing? How you doing? You're welcome, Ann. You're welcome. Nice to see you, Sarah. But where is Patricia Home? I hope she's not lagging, and I hope she's still here. Earth calling Patricia. Earth calling Patricia. Readings are a little longer tonight because I'm pulling more than one card for everybody. So when I feel prompted, there could be someone come up, and all I'm prompted is to pull the one card. If there's more, then all the better. But yeah. Yes. Happy new moon to you too. Where is Patricia Home? Patricia, where are you? She's left no question. Lovely donation as well. Appreciate that very much. Patricia, where are you at, my dear? Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. So everybody's been waiting a little bit because of the cards that have been coming, and it takes a little longer to get through them. But well worth everybody's money. Well worth it. Okay, if I can't get Patricia up, and she may be lagging so bad, we can move on to the next and we'll come back to Patricia. So the next person is EJ. EJ. Where are you at, EJ? I guess I got nobody coming forward here. There's no Patricia. There's no EJ. Where's everybody at? Is there anybody else after EJ? No, there isn't. Oh, come on. I'll check my mail and see if there's any Canadian e-transfers so I don't miss anybody. If I can get my mail to change. Come on. Running very slow. It's not even moving. I'm trying to. This is terrible. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut the email down and restart it again, and that'll bring me up to date. There we go. Wonderful. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so everybody there. Oh, we got the people. EJ, what's your question? Because Patricia's not coming forward. I am not seeing Patricia anywhere. Hi, Aaron Kemp. Nice to see you. Ellen, could we get your question, please? Patricia, I'm still calling on you, and you're supposed to be before Ellen, but you're not answering. Okay, we got some lagging. Ellen, you're lagging. EJ, what's your question? Ellen. I'll keep calling for Patricia, too. Patricia, where are you, Patricia? Patricia home. Come on, Ellen. I'm going to do a refresh. Everybody hold on because somebody's lagging here. Nobody's hearing me. Well, I guess I'll just finish the other smoke I started a while ago since nobody's hearing me now. Oh, I have 2 people and neither one of them are hearing me. EJ Aaron and Patricia Holm. They're the 2. Who left? Which one left, Aaron? Patricia Holm? Thank you, Aaron. Wait, now somebody told me they had to leave, that they paid, but that must have been her. I don't remember the name, but it went by because I was in the middle of reading and I can't watch the chat box and I can't read at the same time. But it caught my eye. I said, somebody's leaving. I'll catch you next time, but I paid and they had to leave, so you're right about that. So if I could get EJ to clue in, Berlin. EJ, what is your question? EJ, what is your question? Ellen. EJ's still here. She's lagging bad with me or something. And the minute I started, if I was to start another reading, one of them will show up saying, hey, it was my turn. So there are 2 different people. Patricia is one person, and it's capital E, small e, spaced J, the letter J. But her name's Ellen. This is craziness. How long have I been sitting here anyway, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting? Okay, she's got several questions. Ellen does. I'm looking. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to write down the timestamp, and then she's going to have to catch up with it later. I'm not waiting any longer. I just can't do that. Okay, so her question is, I'd like to know about my career, love relationship, my immediate family, and finances. I'm not forcing anything to come up. You've got really 1, 2, 3. You've got 4 questions, and there's supposed to be 1. All right, so I'm only going to concentrate. I'm not fishing and I'm not digging for whatever comes up, whatever shows itself. Okay. EJ, will you please leave the chat altogether, leave the stream, and then come back in again so that you're on the same time frame as I am? You're lagging. I've got her question. Everybody's lagging. Nobody's hearing me tonight. I don't know why. This is getting a little frustrating. I'm going to grab a timestamp. Is 1:40. 1 hour and 40 minutes in for EJ. And I've seen her questions. She's got 5 questions. So let's get the shuffle up and get this over with. Okay. Timestamp. I'm going to put that in. Oh, for crying out. What did you hop on me for? No, 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 no. What is this? What is going on? Close that one. Open this one. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. This again. Well, I want my chat. Where's my chat? I don't want to be full screen. Default view. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. What was I just going to do? Timestamp for EJ. That's what she needs because she needs to know where this begins and she's lagging. Okay. There. One hour, 40 minutes. All right. Okay. Let's get the shuffle started. This is for Ellen, or otherwise known as EJ. Okay. No, I am not done. Stay there. I'm only going to run this in once, but you're asking more than one question. You're asking, like, you want to know about your career. There's one question. Love relationship, that's 2. Your immediate family is 3, and your finances is 4. That's 4 questions. It's supposed to be just 1. So I'm not going to sit here and dig to find answers. Whatever comes up for you. All right? Pertaining to whatever. The reason, it's got nothing to do with the money. The reason, only one question at a time. If you've got multiple questions, think of the people that are coming in after you. They have that much longer they have to wait for their question. Their one question, because you had 4. That's why. So we try to keep the weight down. I've tried to give more into the readings recently. That takes time enough in itself. So this is for Ellen. This is for Ellen. With her question, whatever you feel she needs to know about right off, just bring it up, please. What does she need to know? What does she need to hear? What do you see for her? Let's see. Cutting the deck. Okay. Okay, the main card that I pulled for you, EJ. All right. Oh my God. EJ, did you not hear me? You need to leave the stream. You need to leave chat completely and then come back in again and let us know when you're back. Let us know when you're leaving. Let us know when you're back. The timestamp of 1 hour and 40 minutes is where the beginning of your reading is. All right. You're going to have to go back and get caught up. The main card I pulled for you is the High Priestess. Intuition. All right. Intuition. Okay. So let's get up the generic side. It is the second major arcana. All right. So the High Priestess is indicating that it's time for learning. So she can represent a teacher or a spiritual guide. If let's see, this card can also show you're ready to open up more spiritually now than before, or even to find an educational course. Another meaning is needing to spend some time alone to connect with your inner self. There may be a secret around you or a new situation that is yet to unfold that somebody may let you in on. They may share the information with you, taking you into their confidence. Whatever is secretive and shared with you from someone else, zip the lip. You don't say a word, and you respect the person that told you. They're going to ask you to say nothing but felt that you needed to know something was about to happen. The advice: keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself just now. Respect others' secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests and listen to your intuition. The right teacher is going to appear when you're ready for the next lesson in your life. Keywords are wisdom and secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. And a big message that came across for you: it's time you start thinking for yourself, independent of everybody else. That's a big message for you. It's time for you to start thinking for yourself without the influence of anybody else. All right? That's real important. Okay? I pulled another card for you. I had this earlier for Annie Moore. We got the Six of Swords. Not a bad card. It represents calm, especially after upheaval. If you've been through any difficult, challenging times, any chaotic times, any hard times, painful times, maybe heartbreak, could be a lot of things. It's going to be you're going to be sliding into much calmer waters now after everything being rough. Okay, this card is telling you you're about to slide into much calmer waters. It's a very good card. You're very lucky to have it because it's indicating things are changing for the better. They certainly are for the better. Okay. It's time to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a very reassuring card for you, EJ. If you've suffered upheaval, conflict, or uncertainty recently, all right? The Six also predicts physical journeys over water, and in general, it sees you moving on in very positive ways. This could affect new work, could be on the horizon for you. Be diligent and keep your head up and look around to be aware. Another meaning is protection, in that you prioritize what's important to you and leave behind people and situations that are no longer serving any purpose in your life. Okay? The advice: you go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. When change comes, opportunities come knocking, and just change in general. Just go with it to see where it takes you, to see where it leads you. You don't have to commit to something if it turns out you followed something was laid before you, so you followed through, not your cup of tea kind of thing. It's okay to drop it. It's okay. There's nowheres are you obliged to follow through. There's a lot of freedom in there for you to move around. A lot of freedom. So you just have to go with the flow of life. Too easy. There's no real pressure. And there's absolutely no need, like for safety reasons or anything, for you to resist change. You won't. The keywords are journeys, moving on. Immigration, that's with an E, not an I, usually implies going someplace you've never been before. Normally, it's another country that you've never been before. You will be finding a very safe haven that becomes your life. You're going to be finding peace and resolution and protection. So you're protected, which is a beautiful thing. The next card that I pulled for you was the King of Swords. A lot of times, this card is going to represent you, all right? So with the King of Swords, we're looking here. Normally, it's a man. This could be a man in your life or coming into your life, all right? He's very clever, and he's often a strong leader. He's often has a professional career. He's a white-collar worker, you might call him. He's a great strategist. He has charm. He has ambition. But he can exert pressure, too, when he needs to, because he doesn't dilly-dally. He doesn't have time for foolishness. He can be impatient to succeed. He wants to get down to it, get to work, get the job done. He can be relied upon, though. When you need somebody to give you calm and logical judgment, he's there for you. You can turn to him if you're feeling a little lost. Another meaning, there could be legal issues that need your attention just now. And if this king comes up and you're resonating with it yourself, then you need to take a more logical approach to things. This is a time more about mental agility rather than it is emotional. It is swords. It's all about what's going on up here, not what's going on down here. Here's the advice to keep you in the clear, to keep you straight, central, moving forward, is you just need to look for facts before you make any decisions. If that makes sense to you, any real hardcore decisions you need to make in your life, you need to look for facts. The keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions and strength, justice, and support. So, the last card we're looking here, it's a good one. It's the Page of Pentacles, all about opportunities. All about opportunities. Hi, Glenna Clutter. Okay, so it's a good card. Oh, it's getting warm in here. I may have to open the window. Getting just a bit warm. I want my pentacles. I love the pentacles. Pentacles are good. They're very, very good. Oh my goodness. Just one moment here. I've got to check the temperature and see what the heck's going on here. Are you kidding me? About time. Oh, there's these big delays before stuff opens tonight. But it could be because my phone's not working correctly. That could be it too. Slowing everything down. Okay. Might be okay to maybe. Bear with me a moment. I have to get up for a moment. Just be a moment. Excuse me. If I can get up. There. Oops. It's hard to regulate temperatures. You're either too warm or too cold. Open the window for a bit. I need air. Open. There. Oh, that air feels all right. I don't think I'll freeze. Okay. So, EJ, okay, Page of Pentacles. So, with this card, this page is going to be bringing you some good news about money, work, education. While this page does not represent this money alone, he brings you hope that if you have a wish, the wish will be granted. And another meaning of the page is a pending job offer. Or if you're trying to sell a property or move, this can happen soon, provided you pay attention to paperwork. Any big moves that you're making in your life, big decisions, whatever, you make sure and you pay attention to details. That's very important. Go over everything with a fine-tooth comb. All right? You need to pay attention to your paperwork. You'll be okay. It's a good card. Leading you into an opportunity to make life a little easier, more pleasant, just good all the way around. Who isn't looking for that? You certainly are. You're no different than anybody else, and chances are you're going to have opportunities to make big improvements in your life. Look out for offers regarding property and work. There's a really good opportunity on the horizon for you, but you need to do your part. You need to be diligent. You need to have your heads up. You need to have your eyes on, your ears open, so that you're aware of everything going on around you so you don't miss any golden opportunities. All right? You must be diligent. When you see opportunities, make sure you check all your contracts carefully. Any contracts coming before you, you're agreeing to sign, read them over with a fine-tooth comb. Anything questionable, you're hearing, what, that sounds okay, but what if this happens? What ifs? You're getting what ifs as you're reading a contract. You need to go back to the people on the other side of the contract to get clarification. All right? That's really important before you sign your name to it. Final words here in your reading are money, messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, and a lot of optimism. Real good feeling about all the tomorrows yet to come. Getting good feelings as you go through and you go along. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is giving you good vibrations and good knowledge. Listen to it. All right? But be responsible for yourself. And as I said, you need to think more for yourself without having other people's opinions and stuff influence you or rub up to you. You need to make your own decisions. This is time for you to start thinking for yourself. So, okay? I hope that was okay for you. I think that's it for the moment. Where are we as far as time goes? How long? Almost 3 minutes shy of 2 hours. Okay, 3 minutes shy of 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to try to refresh this. Oh, come on. Come on. Time to log her in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, the queue has been cleared. That means nobody is waiting. And if anybody wanted a reading, now will be the time, and you won't have any waiting. It'll be taken care of. How you doing, Glenna? Thank you very much, EJ. Thank you. Oh, did you, Glenna? Okay, one moment. Let me refresh the page again. See what happens. See that you come up. Yeah, it's not up yet. It's going to be in a moment, though. That happens, right? And with everything lagging here tonight, I didn't think it was going to affect my stream or anything else, but it's affecting it. Because there's hesitation and waiting and stuff. Just give it a couple more minutes here, Glenna. Let's see. Come on, baby. And there we go again. Come on. This is terrible. I'm trying to go back into my inbox and nothing's moving. Yeah, you're going to be next, Glenna, that's for sure. Oh, really, Glenna? I'm so happy for you. I really am. There we go. I think something just came through. One moment. If it'll go back into the inbox, I'll be able to see. It doesn't want to. There it is. I'm hoping you got a question in there. That's what I'm looking for, so you don't have to repeat yourself or anything. Oh my goodness, Glenna, thank you for your donation. That is absolutely phenomenal. Glenna, you are so appreciated tonight, let me tell you. Thank you for your $50 donation. Thank you so much. Do you have a new question, Glenna? Do you have a new question? I'll look in the PayPal list to see if you've posted a question or. Yes, you have. Okay, I see your question. I see it. Okay. Okay. Okay, good question. All right, let's get you up front. Actually, you impress me. I'm going to smudge the cards again just for you to make sure we have a nice, clean, open slate here. So, another little smudge for Glenna Carter's reading. It smells so good, too. I've got other cedar and stuff that's drying, fresh cedar, and I can't wait to use it. I got this bowl here. I can be able to have smudges in. Come on, baby. Okay, I want to cleanse these cards for you, Glenna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So deeply appreciative. You have no idea. I've got a power bill I'm trying to get down. If all donations were that big, I'd have it paid down in no time at all. So it's always been a choice. It's like, do we put money in the power bill or do we go hungry? Do you know what I mean? So the only one that eats the best here is my little dog, my little fur ball, my baby. He's got enough food here to do him 3 months for a joke. It's one thing with my pets, I make sure they're taken care of before I'm taken care of because they're so innocent and loving. Okay, I'm even going to refresh Lilith as well. Whoops. Oh, that's twice tonight I've dropped her. Where did she go? I was just going to say I don't think I'm going to need her. Oh, come on. Don't make me get on my hands and knees. Excuse me. Mercury retrograde, I just. This is not good. I can't leave it on the floor because the dog will get it. He won't be able to hurt it, but I don't want him hurting his mouth chewing on a carnelian stone because it's a hard one. Oh my God, where did it go? I can't find it. Baby, you didn't grab it, did you? I lost my. Oh my God, I don't believe this. This is awful. Where is it gone to? Where are you, Lilith? I don't see her anywhere down here. Nowhere. Like I say, the dog can't hurt it, but he might hurt his teeth trying to chew on it. There it is. Got it. Finally. Thank heavens. Ah, that's twice tonight I've dropped her, and I don't normally drop her. Oh, jeez. Okay. I just want to give her a bit of a smudge. There we go. Just to give you a recharge, refreshing. Swing here, Lola. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, your question is about money and financial opportunities, and wondering if they're going to continue with your current work, colleague and colleagues, question mark, and any messages from spirit that you need to know about money and romance and all that good stuff. Oh gosh, now I got two browsers open. How did that happen? I shouldn't have two browsers. Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm so glad. That's really, 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 really nice. Okay. Oh, more than life itself, Glenna. Hi, Lorena. I'll post everything right here. Okay. There you go. All right. This is for Glenna. Don't mind me if I don't talk because I want to stay in where your question is. PayPal, how did you end up in another browser? Really? So, okay. Okay. Okay, this is for Glenna Carter. This is about money and financial opportunities, please. With your current coworkers and any other messages concerning finances or love, whatever should come up from spirit. All right, let's see what we got. This is for Glenna Carter. Bring her the best of the best. This is for Glenna Carter. Work and money, the two go hand in hand. It's really one issue. And if there is any romantic love coming into her future here, her immediate future. Okay. Career, money, and love. $78 cards. It takes a minute to shuffle them. One more roll through. Please bring Glenna what she needs to hear, what she wants to hear. Please bring that for Glenna. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Here we go, Glenna. Okay. Okay. Another one. Okay. That's where we stop right there. Just give me a moment. Well, let's just read, and if I can get back to my window. This two browser thing is a pain. Okay. Right, here we go. So, what we're seeing here, the very first card that I pulled for you was the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. That is the card that's come up for you. This is a card being wands. Of course, with wands, almost every wand card has something about travel in it. But this card is about travel. Okay? It's also an 8, indicating change, indicating you going away, going somewhere, traveling, and you are affected by the change that it's bringing. The change could be what's prompted the traveling. All aspects of your life, get this, it's covering everything. All aspects of your life, from love to family to work and creative projects, are all being answered by this card. Everything's going to speed up under the influence of this 8. Any delays that you've been experiencing, are done with. So are decisions. They're getting made. Words are actually turning into action for you. Projects, travel plans are going to fire up. And you're going to find yourself fielding more calls, more emails, social engagements, meetings than ever before. Your communication sectors are going to get a little bit busy. This is a very exciting, if bewildering time. Everything seems to happen at once. You're going to feel like you're in constant demand. It's a good thing. The advice, you take a really slow, deep breath before saying yes to any offers at all that come your way. You've got to do your fact finding. You've got to do your homework. You've got to be very careful what you choose and where you put your energy in at. So choose carefully. And when you choose carefully, you're not going to waste your energy or time running in circles. Make sure before you take something or start something, it's where you're supposed to be, where you feel comfortable. Keywords are communication and speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. That's just the first card. All right. The second card that I pulled here, this is a good one too. It's a Four of Wands. The prompt on it's all about reward. Reward. This is beautiful. Really, 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 really nice. So we're still within the suit of wands here. And this four is letting you know that when, not if, but when you've achieved a goal, this could be finding a new home, it could be completing a project, or passing a test. What follows all of that? It's time for rewards. Holidays, socializing, love, trips away, see, travel again. These are all featured in this very happy four, which is going to be bringing you leisure, fun, and freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your inner child. It's also time for you to start to celebrate the very joy of life itself. You're going to be finding contentment within, and you'll sense the closeness of your spirit guides. You're going to know you're not alone. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. It's just an inner knowing that you're not alone. All right? That you're going to be reflecting on very happy memories at the same time and being in the middle of creating some very happy memories. The advice, be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, replenish your body, replenish your soul. Take the time to do that because you deserve it. It's pretty simple. The keywords for this four are balance, love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and the possibilities of a new home. That's a beautiful card. The next card that we have here is one you need to pay attention to. It's another four. It's the Four of Swords. All right. This card represents recovery. And from personal experience, you need to come up for air. You're going to need to take a break. You're going to be needing to chill out for a bit and relax. Is basically recovery for you, catching your breath, because things are going to get exciting up to this point, and it's just going to be busy. It's going to be full, everything in the best ways, of course, but you are human. So you've got to come up for air somewhere, and you need to take a little bit of a break after all these wonderful, beautiful things happening to you. There's no other way of looking at it. So this is beautiful. Everybody's lagging tonight. This is getting old. I don't like it when people lag. Glenna, I don't even know where the time start is on this, what the timestamp is, but while you're saying I see and hear you was something I said 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. Oh my goodness, and why are you nervous? These are beautiful cards. They really are. With the Four of Swords, bear with me one moment. Okay, like I said, this card's about recovery, personal recovery. Now is the time for a break. That's what's going on. You need to take a break after all the excitement of the previous cards. Taking a break, it should be on your own choice, but if it isn't, it'll be imposed upon you. In other words, the universe is going to come down and it's going to make it so that it gets imposed upon you, that it will stop you in any way, shape, or form, that it sees fit to stop you. Okay? So you're forced to stop. You could be teetering on the edge of exhaustion, too much of a good thing going on. You need to catch your breath. You need to catch up. You need to relax because you need to be ready for the next turn when it comes. Okay? This could be taking time away even from work, a relationship, or a stressful commitment. This quiet time is going to be necessary and an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest, to recuperate, and to enjoy a much gentler pace of life. And the 4 is showing as well, in order for you to recuperate, some of your plans will have to go on hold. But that's okay. You're not to worry. You're not to panic. The advice, all you have to do is accept that this is how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. You can put your plans into action when the time is right. Divine timing's coming down and straightening that out and making it okay because you come first here. At this point, you come first. You need to rest. You need to recuperate from everything that you've gone through. Even good things can exhaust us. So you just need to catch your breath a bit. As I said, too much of a good thing all at once, so be it. But respect the fact that you need to recharge and re-energize yourself. The keywords for this card are inaction, time away. You could be taking a relationship break or some kind of stressful commitment like that. Going through healing because you need to heal a bit. You need some peace, you need some stillness, and you'll need some rest. Please don't keep pushing that off to the side. It's got to be done. You'll see why down the road, and you'll be grateful that you did. You'll be going, I'm so glad that I took that break. Wow. You know, this kind of thing. So it's all good. You just have to take care of you. Okay? Now, the last card, 3 of Pentacles. It's all about recognition. That's beautiful. I think you're caught up with me, Glenna. It sounds like, yes, you do need a vacation. And that, don't take this lightly. Like I said, this is something you have to do for you. All right? And if you don't, the universe is that concerned. It'll step in and it'll make things happen that force you to recuperate, force you to take a break, a vacation, time away, getting some rest and relaxation. Do it on your own, or the universe is going to do it for you. And that may not be so comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's the universe, right? It'll do whatever it takes. The last card. When this 3 of Pentacles comes up, it's time for acknowledgement as your work is receiving positive attention, maybe from your coworkers. Whether you're making a speech, whether you're organizing an event, or even demonstrating your skill to others, your success is going to be public, not private. So everybody's going to know about something that you've done, and it's all good. On the home front, the 3 can show now is the time to make your home presentable. You may be thinking about selling it, or you may just want to renovate or redecorate your property. All right? Whatever you do now, though, you can take pride in. Any work that you do as well, Glenna, is going to have long-term lasting effects, whatever that means to you. And others notice it. Like I say, everybody's going to know. Everybody you work with, everybody's going to know, whatever it is. The advice: show off your work and be proud of your achievements. Why? Get ready. Further success is going to be in the cards for you. More success coming your way. Some people see you in a different light after this. They take a good, long, hard look at you and they start to watch you and study you. I had no idea she could do that. I had no idea she was good at that. I had no idea that she could do something like this. You're really getting a few people going, wow, you're impressing people. That's a good thing. Your keywords and the last words for you on this Three of Pentacles. Your reputation is going to skyrocket. And you're still not being like holier than thou or thinking, oh, I made it. This is the end of the road. I've made it. I'm at the pinnacle. You know, it's not like that. You're going to continue to learn. That's going to keep you in a modest frame of mind to always leave yourself open to learning. That as long as you're learning, everything keeps getting better and better. Your life becomes richer for it. Your job the same way. Your skills are very sharp and they're admired. Your performance on displaying your skills are top-notch. But you are going to be feeling rewarded because you're going to be rewarded. It's a very rewarding experience. The last two words in your reading are security and completion. Almost like finding home, and I'm finally here. There's your security, and you finally made it. There's the end of that trip, of all the work that you've put in. I'm finally seeing the light of day. All the work and all the dedication, the devotion, it's all right there. Things are looking very good for you. Very, very, very good. Oh, there we go. I'm going to go on a yawning spree. But these are all really interesting cards, and they're all very, very good cards. Everything's coming together for you. And you're the creator. You're the one creating it. But the most important thing, like I said, is it going to be too much of a good thing? I think parts of it will be because you need to take a breather. That's real important. You don't want the universe messing around, forcing you to sit down, stop, and lay down and rest. You don't want that to happen. So, okay? But come hell or high water, you're going to have to take that break. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this beautiful, 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 beautiful reading. Do we have... Oh, we must have somebody else. One moment. I check this out. It's taking me a little longer because of the double browser. I don't know how that happened. I'm just waiting for it to load. I think there's another question, which means another reading. Let me see, my dears. Let's see. Damika Jones. Damika. Are you here, Damika? This is driving me nuts. I'm going to close this browser. I can't handle this. It takes too long to bounce between the two and open up another one. Okay. Damika Jones, are you here? Oh, you're welcome, Glenna. You're welcome. You're a long learner. Yeah, people are going to take a lot out of your pages, a page or two out of your book of life. Put it that way, right? So, hi, Jamaica. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. One moment. Okay, and I've got to look to see. You did leave your question. Thank you for that. Damika is asking, please share with me whatever the spirit needs me to hear. And thank you. Peace and love. Thank you so much. 3 sevens. Thank you. Lucky number. Lucky sevens. Okay. Just let me get comfortable. Oh, I've got to get out of this position. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, D'Amica. And EJ, you're after D'Amica. Okay, so don't go far. All right, D'Amica. D'Amica is asking for a general card from Spirit. What does she need to know about? What does she need to be aware of? It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you know, sometimes I forget who said it once. I think it was Sharita, another regular. And she said, whether I'm getting a reading or not, I hang around and I listen. Because some people have the same questions I may be thinking of. And I feel like some cards are resonating with me, even though they belong to somebody else. And she told somebody once, you may hear something you'll need to know that could resonate with you. It's a good idea to hang around and see what's going to come up. So, and I'm very grateful for those of you that are hanging back and you're just watching and visualizing this kind of thing. All I'd ask, click that like button, a thumbs up. Click that. That would be a great thing. There's your compassion for today. That you're reaching out and doing something good for somebody today. It's for me. Click the like button, please, and thank you. Okay. You can do so anonymously. It doesn't show who you are or who's clicking like or not like or anything. It's all anonymous. So you can quietly click the thumbs up button. Okay, this is for D'Amica. She's looking for a general card for spirit to bring to her attention what she needs to know about. What needs to be brought to D'Amica's, I like your name, D'Amica. What needs to be brought to her attention? What does she need knowledge on? What does she need insight with? This is for D'Amica. Okay. Good idea. You can do that. You can do that. Glenna, sorry. But sometimes, because Sharita said that, she said sometimes other people's questions, it's like, well, I was wondering the same thing for myself, and then they listen to the answers, and it hits home for them. Big time. So, and Glenna, you had a really good reading, a lot of cards. You got so much going on. Glenna. Oh, my goodness sakes, a lot. Highly active reading. A lot of activity. A lot of things going on for you. All wonderful and all good. You'll be surprised. Okay? Just make sure you stop and catch your breath. Okay, D'Amica, one more roll through, and then I'm going to cut the deck for you and see what we've got for you. What Spirit is bringing forward just for you. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here, D'Amica. Oh, interesting. Not a bad card. Oh, wow. Oh, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And there you are right there. You got a queen here to represent you. What's after her? That's where we stop. Yeah, that's where we stop. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards here. The very first card that I pulled for you, D'Amica, the 3 of Cups. The prompt on it is all about reunion. All right? All about reunion. Okay. So, very important number. 3 is highly regarded throughout the world. Different religions, different situations, beliefs, this sort of thing. It's a very powerful number. Very highly revered. Usually indicating, as far as religion goes, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's what the 3 is all about, for most. Okay, D'Amica. This card, this 3 of Cups, this card of reunion shows you gathering together with friends and with families to celebrate something. There's a celebratory situation going on. So this 3 could be predicting weddings, parties, reunions. But overall, the one common thing is precious time spent with the people that you love and those that make you feel like your true self in their company. It's very uplifting, a whole lot of fun, very replenishing is what it is. It's a beautiful thing. If you are single, D'Amica, if you're looking for love, there may be an opportunity for a bit of a flirtation. And if you're working on any creative projects right now, now's the time to give it all of yourself. Now's the time to focus in. Now is the time to get into the zone. Okay? If you got any projects on the go, you give yourself to them so that you can get through them and complete them in the best of ways, right? Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's right, EJ. The advice, you just need to be carefree. And you just need to enjoy the company of those that make you laugh, that make you feel welcome, wanted, and loved. That's all you need to do. That's the advice of this 3. It's fantastic. The keywords that go with this card are celebration and friendship, healing, fun, flirtation, indulgence, and creativity. This is a wonderful card of things yet to come. And it's all good. From beginning to end, it's all good. And it's all other people related. People coming together in the name of love and unity. Doesn't get any better than that. And this is your comfort level. This is your tribe. This is your world. Do you know what I mean, D'Amica? Okay? So, the next card we're looking at is, I love this card. This one's worn out. I must have pulled it a lot or something. What we have is the second card here. The first leading into it, look what you got. You got the Ace of Wands. How beautiful, how special, how fantastic is this, D'Amica? This is beautiful. So, okay. I love it. I've got a cup here that a viewer and a member sent me. Oh my gosh, it's been a couple of years now and I still have it. It's a bone china tea mug. It looks like a mug, right? And it's got the same color blue that's through my cards. And on the front in gold is this, the seahorse representing the Ace of Wands that sits on my cup. So every time I see it, I don't know, but it's a beautiful cup. Anyways, we're looking at a full growth here. That is the prompt on this card. It's a great card, D'Amica. You're very lucky. You're really, really, really lucky to be having a connection to such a fantastic card as the Ace of Wands. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's your favorite? Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love hearing that. Then it's speaking directly to you. And Spirit is making a connection here for you. And that in itself is quite impressive. Here we go with the generic side of your card. We're looking here. The prompt is growth. So the card is bringing forth and letting you know that you've been crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace as new projects, work, ideas, travel plans, they're all going to take off. They're all going to sprout. They're all going to come to life. You got some stuff going on and it's all good. Beautiful. You're going to be able to communicate well with others now. And this way you get to share your vision. And you can even persuade some people to get on side with you. If you've been wondering what any plans that you may have, and if you're wondering, will they succeed? Am I wasting my time? Is this going to pay off? Is it going to lead into success for me? Is this going to turn out into something good for me? I can tell you this. The answer And this card, the Ace of Wands, is telling you absolutely yes at 100%. So anything you got on hold or on the go or on the back, it's all leading into something very successful for you. You'll be very pleased. Listening to your intuition, which is always important. I can't stress that enough because that's what I go by. It's going to also strengthen your spiritual beliefs, because once you start to really give and pay attention to your intuition, and your intuition is nailing everything at 100%, that reinstills your faith into the universe again. It's beautiful. There's the proof in front of you. You're experiencing it. You're living it. You're walking it. How can you doubt it? You won't. There's the thing. Another meaning could be you beginning a new journey or a brand new adventure. And I would go very heavily with that with this card. It's always about traveling. The advice, you go ahead, you be bold, you be straightforward. Don't be afraid and don't hold back. You need to step into your power. Become more inventive with conversation, with situations, with questions, the how-tos of things. Become inventive. Don't hold back. Make sure that you talk and you create. Whatever you say now around others and to others is going to be very, very well received. In other words, there's a lot of support there for you, people that are on your side. Okay? Oh my gosh, Jamaica, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh my God. Anything you do now is going to be well received. Everything's working in your corner. Put it that way. Keywords for this gorgeous card is beginnings. Your intuition being highlighted. Pay attention. You're going on some adventures. New ideas are going to pop out of you left, right, and center. You're going to be feeling extremely creative. You're going to be facing success and a lot of growth. A lot of growth in your life. The last card that I pulled for you is representative of you. Whether you're a Sagittarius, a Cancer, it doesn't matter. The Queen comes up in the reading, it's representing you. And it's a beautiful Queen. She's the Queen of Cups. All right? And she's extremely sensitive. Sensitivity is the prompt on this gorgeous, gorgeous Queen. She's just beautiful. Let me bring her up here. Just be a moment. There she is. I need another little shot of my coffee. I'm out of tea tonight. I ran out of tea. I hate that. I like my tea at night when I'm reading. So coffee tonight's real different for me. But it's instant. It's okay. I ran out of the other coffee. My perk coffee, I ran out of that too. Luxuries, I say. Is it really, Jamaica? That is fantastic. Geez, I'm enjoying reading for you guys tonight. Really, I am. The Queen here is the Queen of Hearts. A very sensitive and compassionate woman who's very gentle toward her friends and openly loving toward her family and partner, should you have one. She offers loyalty, inspiration, creativity. Your projects are going to thrive as well. And as the You card, and this is you, this Queen is showing you that now is the time for you to focus on relationships, children, and sharing with your friends. If you're single, she predicts you're emotionally ready for new love at this point. If you're not single, disregard it. The advice, very simple for you to follow. All you got to do is turn into your nurturing side. You're a nurturer. You care for people. You support people. You help people. You're there for people when somebody's needed. You're there. Number one, you're solid as a rock with your help and your support for others as well. When you have to make some decisions, let your, in this case, Let your emotional intelligence be your best guide. When you've got to make a decision about something, let your emotions come through, because emotions will be called for in whatever the decision is going to be. The key words and the last words in your reading, D'Amica, are love, nurturing, generosity. You're very generous of spirit. There's no doubting that. You exude sympathy when the moment calls for it, and you feel that. You're also under protection, and you give protection. You care. Your emotions are riding up front and center, and you're banking everything with your emotions and your intuition. There you go, D'Amica. That was your reading. Thank you, D'Amica. I like coffee too. It's just instant and I'm not used to it, but I keep it in the house just in case. It's Maxwell House. So, and I say beggars can't be choosers, so I'm happy that I've got it. It's better than having no coffee at all. So I had friends come to visit this afternoon. They actually brought in 4 coffees for somebody else that was already here, and myself, and one for each of them. It came from a place called Tim Hortons. Sometimes, somewhere through the States, there are a few Tim Hortons, but that's our national, they're like a national icon. In Canada is Tim Hortons. They're all over the country. They're coffee shops. And I got to have one from one of the best ones today. Their coffee's very smooth. They are rural, out on the highway. And they, a lot of people think their coffee is so wonderful because they're on a real well, a water well, which is different from city water. So, but I love their coffees when they come from there. So that's a wonderful thing. That is just great. Okay, let me see here. Oh, thank you so much. And I am absolutely over the moon happy for you, because you're hearing it and you're connecting and you're going, that's me. It's all for me. I feel that. I know it. It all makes, this is beautiful. That's kind of feedback every reader wants to hear. And that is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love good readings. I really do. Makes my night. Now, I think, I'm not going to say the name yet until I see it, but I think I know who's up next. I'm waiting to get my list, retrieve my list here from PayPal. It's just going to take a minute. Just going to take a minute. Okay. Yes. Ellen, you have a thank you again, Tamika, for your 777s. That's pretty cool. And Tamika, thank you so much for your 884 and your donations. Very, very much appreciated. What is your question, Ellen? What is your question? You have another question, Ellen? What is your question? Oh, thank you, D'Amica. You're welcome to come back here anytime, my dear. You're welcome to come back anytime. Okay. Okay, Ellen. I will pull a general card to see if there's something else going to come up for you here. All right. Here we go, Ellen. Here we go, EJ. EJ's wondering, is there something else that she may need to know about? Please bring that forward, Spirit. For EJ, please bring it forward. Oh, what a great night this has been, and the time has flown by so quickly. I'm going to be on again, I hope, tomorrow night. I can't promise, because when I do, something will happen to interfere. And I did that for tonight. People are going, you're going to be back tomorrow night? My intentions were to be here tonight. I said my intentions will be there. Let's hope that I can make it. Nothing can interfere. So I made it, and it's turned out to be a wonderful evening. The time has flown by so quickly. We're getting closer to the 3-hour mark, where we kind of throw in the towel after that, and we call it a night. But let's see, EJ. What else? Is there anything else that EJ needs to know about concerning finances, work, family, love, and all that good stuff? What else could be coming her way? Let's see. Let us see. Hold on, EJ. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, my goodness. Really? Oh, well, Damika's asking, does God miss her? Does God miss her? God doesn't miss you. I can tell you that without pulling a card right now. Okay? You may not always be aware of him, but guess who he's aware of 24/7 without any holidays or breaks? He's aware of you. You're one of his children. He doesn't miss you. He knows that you are a genuinely good person, and all of that comes from him. It comes from spirit, the goodness of people, the goodness of life. It all comes from him. It's not an accident. You're not forgotten about. Don't you forget about him. All right? Here we go, Damika. EJ. Here we go, EJ. Here we go, Ellen. I'm cutting the deck. Okay. Oh, my. Oh, you're going to like this. You're going to like it. You really are. Bear with me just a moment. I want to see if there's anything else. Okay, we'll stop right there. The card that I pulled for you, it's the only time it's shown up in quite a while. It's been a while since I've seen it. One of my favorites. It is the beautiful, all right? The magical wish card. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Something's coming through for you. Something's coming true for you. Whatever your wish is, now it's the time for you to start manifesting your wish, placing your wish amongst the universe. All right? Very vital card, very high energy, very good energy. Whatever you're wishing for or you're wanting to wish for, you go ahead and make your wish and make it now. Start working on it now. All right? The 9 of Cups is the magical wish card of the tarot. When it appears in your reading, you benefit from love. You benefit from friendship. You benefit from support in your projects and harmony at home. What more could you ask for in your daily life? What more could you ask for? Every area is covered here. All aspects of your life are going to flourish. And you're going to be feeling very content and very fulfilled. The only glitch is maybe being a little smug. So you need to be sensitive with your enthusiasm to share your good fortune. Another meaning is entertaining and socializing. You're going to be doing a lot more socializing than what you've ever done before. And it just reflects more love, more happiness, more contentment, strong feelings of being fulfilled and being on the right path. You'd be saying to yourself, this is how life is supposed to be. It's supposed to look this way every day. It's supposed to feel this way every day. And damned if it isn't happening for me. How lucky am I? How blessed am I? And putting up gratitude to whatever you want to call your God, your creator, to the universe. Your heart will spill with gratitude and appreciation. The advice of this card, at this moment, EJ, you are perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. So you go ahead and you make your wish. Keywords are happiness and support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships, and abundance. You've got it all wrapped up in this card right here. All wrapped up. Anything you want. Anything at all. All right? That's just be beautiful. Incredible. The other cards are kind of mundane. Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. And we're going to put the 7 back. That's not to be applicable for you. But that recovery card again, needing to take a break because it's too much of a good thing, getting overwhelmed. And you need to sit down to stop, to space things out so you can look at each beautiful thing that's taking place individually and give each thing that's taking place the respect and attention that it deserves. All right. So there's that. Just taking a break, slowing things down a little bit because everything's going to be happening pretty quick for you. All right. And then there's the 3. Again, we've got another 3 for you here with the 3 of Pentacles. And that's going to be your last card of this evening. Which that wish card. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's time for acknowledgement because your work is going to receive some positive attention. Whether you're making a speech, organizing an event, or demonstrating your skill to others, your success among the people is going to be public more than it is private. On the home front, the 3 can show now is the time for you to make your home more presentable. You may want to sell it. That could be part of the reason, or even just to renovate or redecorate. Could be simple as that. Whatever you do now, you can take a lot of pride in. Your work will have a very long-lasting effect. People will not forget. The advice, show off your work. Be proud of your achievements. Further success is on the cards for you. There's more to come. Keywords are reputation and learning, skill, performance, reward, security, and completion. You guys got the best readings tonight, I tell you. And I get thrilled when I see the 9 of Cups come up for anybody. It thrills me. It really, truly thrills me. But everything's coming your way. Whatever your heart is yearning and pining for, whatever you desire, whatever you want, whatever you need, these things are all coming together for you. This is a beautiful card, and you're very, very, very fortunate. Truly. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, let me see what else we got here. Okay. I think that's it for the moment. Anyway, I got to check the time on the stream. Yeah. Okay. Where is, just to make sure, I refresh that and check the timing on the stream. Okay. 2 hours, 53 minutes, or 7 minutes left. Anybody wants a reading, you got to get it in pronto. Right now, we're all done in about 7 minutes. The stream will end because we are hitting the 3-hour mark. So, there we go. Spirit is the best, Tamika. I don't take, the only thing I take credit for is leaving myself open to messages, open to a connection with Spirit. But Spirit, whatever you want to call it, the guide, all of it comes back to Spirit, whether it's the guides or whatever. It's all part of Spirit. Without Spirit, there is no guides. There are no angels. There's nothing. So everything goes back to the source, all right, which is the universe, which is God, which is Spirit. Universe encompasses all. So there's that, you know. It's just wonderful. It's wonderful. These were beautiful, beautiful readings tonight, all right. So like I say, anybody watching, now's the time, right? You got to get it in the next minute or two, okay? So, but I'm going to try to make it back tomorrow night. I'm going to do my best. It's only because I got bills to pay. What can I say? You know, but gosh, but before we know it, we're going to be looking at the N word. Oh, the N word. Oh, And I hate using that word. I really don't like using that word, but it's coming, you know. But we can't stop the human months and time at all. So we got to suck up the cold weather. We got to, November. It seems like such a bleak month, especially where I live. My province is like 95% forest. Yes, we have big cities, but it's 95% forest. And every kind of tree you can think of, many of them lose their leaves. Other than the spruce, the pines, this kind of thing, they don't. But your birch, your poplars, your sumacs, different things like this, they all lose their leaves. And then the trees take a barren look. The view becomes a little more barren, and it's hard on some people. So you try to expose yourself as much as you can to nature. Try to embrace the month instead of trying to kick it away. And that's a challenge in itself, because my thing is just like, I'd like to go to sleep for the month of November and not wake up till December. That's the way I am, The N word, November, EJ, November. Not the other N word, no. It's November. I don't like saying it. So, that's why I call it the N word. The other N word you're questioning about isn't allowed in here. It's not allowed in any of my spaces at all. Nowhere, not ever, ever, ever is it allowed. I would kick somebody for using that, so you're lagging a bit, EJ. I've already told you, but you're still asking me, what does that mean? November, the N word. I better put it in there, capital letters, because you're lagging. You may not see it. Right? Equals the N word. There. Yes, November. Yeah. I would never mean the other word. Never, ever, ever. It's an insult. It's offensive. The black community, some of the younger ones, they call each other that N word, but that's within their own tribes. That's their own culture, but it's not a good idea for people outside of that to be coming in thinking they could joke around and use that. Even if you get called a honky or a cracker, do you know what I'm saying? You still don't have the right to use that N word. That's for sure. So, double Scorpio. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I'm not. I'm a full Cancer through and through. And my rising sign is Libra and my moon sign is Virgo. I don't believe I have a Venus. I don't have a Venus sign. So, but anyways, it's been a good evening. I appreciate everybody being here. It's been wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I see 12 likes there. That's not half bad. We've had more than 12 people in, believe me, but this is good. Unless people are reminded to click like. Oof. It usually doesn't happen. I'm sorry. Ugh. Yes. So, I think we're going to call it a night. Readings are now closed. Thank you all for being here. Your presence, your donations, your hanging out, are all beautiful things and very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you. Can't say it enough. It seems mundane, but I appreciate every one of you, and I think tonight was a good evening for us all. You're double Cancer. Oh my goodness, with Taurus, good signs. Not bad at all, D'Amica. Truly. Because I like Taurus too. All right. Cancers can be a little iffy sometimes. They get moody. They kind of slide back and forth. They get withdrawn. You know, Tauruses can be withdrawn as well, but they're more the strong, silent type. You don't mess around with the Taurian any more than you'd want to mess around with a Cancer. You know, this kind of a thing. So, but thank you all so much. So much love coming to you all from the universe. I could feel that very strongly tonight. It's made my day. It's made my night. I'm very happy right now. Very appreciative. Gratitude is just filling my heart. And it's all because of you all. And the readings were so enjoyable and so positive. I love when that happens. I sleep like a baby. I sleep better, worry-free, knowing that just about everybody walked away embracing their readings. It's magical to me, and it's beautiful. All I want to add is that keep your integrity in front of you at all times. Ride it like a Harley Davidson. Grab a hold of those handles and don't let go. All right? And letting your integrity lead you through daily life, through daily moments. It keeps you on the straight and narrow in a spiritual sense. You don't tend to stray off quite as easily. You're kept on the straight and narrow as long as you're holding on to your integrity, letting it guide you through every moment of every day. And whatever you're reaching out into the world or sending out to the world, ensure that it's coming from a good place. Very important. Make sure your actions are all coming from a good place. Watch your emotions, watch your thoughts. Yes, you're human. Yes, you're not perfect, but try to be more aware than ever before of your thoughts and your feelings. The universe knows you inside out, upside down, knows every atom, every molecule, knows what you're thinking, knows what you're feeling. And you can fool some of the people here on earth some of the time. You'll never fool the universe. So be honest and pure with your feelings, all right? Make sure they're sincere because the universe knows the difference. You're living underneath the microscope of the universe. It knows all. It sees all. Maybe that'll help keep you on the spiritual straight and narrow, even more so. The last thing to give to you is to, oh, by the way, if you haven't joined the channel, please do. Click the notification bell. Click the little, the subscription and the notification bell. Not guaranteed to get those notifications because it's YouTube and it's been messed up for a couple of years now. Doesn't always, what happens is it goes in and it'll remove some that are in your favorites, whatever channels you're subscribed to. You could go in and find a half a dozen of them removed. Wondering why you weren't getting notifications, that's why. It's only one way to beat that. I know a lot of people hate Facebook, but Bay of Fundy Fortunes is found on Facebook. Fundy. Bay of Fundy Fortunes. The good part, it's closed, it's private. What goes on in there stays in there. You're safe in there. And there's over 2,000 like-minded people that are just like me, and they're just like you too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. That's our common ground. We're all part of the tribe. We may be small in numbers as far as light workers go, all right? But we're powerful. We're small, but we're mighty. And we make a difference in this world. Whether we get to see the results of that is neither here nor there. It's what you're putting out. And if it's beautiful and it's honest and it's bare and it's good and it's wonderful, that's all you need to concern yourself with, and let the chips fall where they may. And there'll be some pretty good ones as well. So, and that is that. There we go. We're going to end it right here. You have sweet dreams, do, EJ. Thank you for being here. It is a beautiful tribe. That's right, Glenna. It really is. It really, truly is. Thank you, D'Amica. Everybody that was here tonight. I'm probably missing a few. There's still 8 in here. So, but the last thing I always like to say is for you to take care of you first. Thank you, Glenna. I'm glad you do and that you said that. But you need to take care of yourself before anything or anybody else so you can be the best possible you. That way you're more of a benefit to the rest of the world or the people in your world. So what you need to do that, you need to keep your peace inward first. You need to feed the inner you. All right? Then, once you've done that, and you're constantly feeding the inner you, that gives you more power, more presence, and more strength to share out your love and your light to the rest of the world. And baby, is it needed bad these days. The worst is yet to come with the pandemic. We're coming into Christmas season, and yesterday they started already in my area throwing out cancellations. No Christmas parades this year. Absolutely none at all. I knew they were going to do this at Christmas time. They're going to make it so it'll be almost illegal to go into somebody else's home or for you to let other people into your home at Christmas. I don't care. This is where I take my stand. I'm a bad example. Don't follow me. But I figure if my sons come to the door and it's Christmas, I'm not shutting the door in their face. I'm saying, come in, don't touch anything. Go straight to the sink, wash your hands. Wash this area of your face as well because you're breathing things in. And then I'll take a can of Lysol disinfectant, close your eyes, cover your face, and spray them down. Okay, good. You're clean. You're good to go. This is great. You know, so I don't know. We really didn't have an Easter this year. Simple things like St. Patty's Day, we didn't have one of those either. And that's usually huge in my part of the country because a lot of the Irish began their journeys here and in this part of the world before they moved on to the States and other areas in Canada. We're known as the greatest little city in the East, and we're known as an Irish city, although we've got a mixture of everything. We've got, a potpourri of different races and languages and traditions and the whole bit, but it's known at the basis of it that that's where it all started with. Anyways, so just make sure that your actions are honest, they're pure, the intent behind them is excellence, bar none, right? Okay, so you reach out in some little way every day, whether it be through text or on Facebook or multimedia, and put something good out there every day. You meet a stranger in a doorway in a store, hold the door open for them. There's your good deed for the day. And smile. Whatever you do, put out the smile, put out the joy. You're still within spirit, and that's something within itself to celebrate. So, thank you so much, Jamika. That's okay. We're just finishing up, Jen. We had a really good night, very good night, and a positive night. You should sit back and watch the readings. They were really good. They were all good. Everybody's real happy with their readings tonight. They're just jumping all over the place. So I hope you're feeling okay, Jennifer. Are you feeling all right? Are you okay? Usually you don't come online when you're not feeling well. And you know what I forgot to do? The one thing you do, I forgot to post it in the group. Yeeks. My mistake. I forgot all about that. But anyways, everybody, I just want to see if Jen's feeling okay. For those that are new, Jennifer's one of our moderators. Hummingbird was in here a bit ago. I don't know if she's still here or not, but she was here. You slept a really long time? Okay, you must have needed it. You must have needed it. But we got along just fine. We were okay. So I noticed right off you weren't here and noticed a few times. Oh, something must be going on. Jen's not here. So as long as you're okay, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. It's nice to be done before midnight for a change, too. Okay. Yes, you will, Glenna. If you give it about a half an hour, because YouTube has to take and change the format to make it replayable, might take about half an hour. But just keep going in every half an hour to see if it's there. When you see it, it'll say, you know, the date and all that. You'll say, here's the replay. You just hit play and away you go. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm feeling better than when we first started. I think I chased off Mary Jane because I was having a couple little bumps getting the program up and running, and I started getting pissed off. And I said, some people complain, I just want to hear my reading. I don't want to hear you bitching about this and that. I don't give a damn. If anybody in here thinks that, get the hell out right now, kind of a thing. And maybe Mary Jane thought I was in a real bad mood, but I mean, I snapped right out of it after that. Once I kept reading, it's all good. You know how it works with me. So, yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. I didn't want to jump right off because you just came in, Jennifer, so I'm sorry about that. But we're in about right now. Here's my light stream. There it is. We're in 3 hours and 11 minutes. That's where we're at. So time for me to say goodbye and to say goodnight. So, I just feel like telling people sometimes I wasn't angry with her or anything. Maybe some people can't be around people if they're upset or angry or pissed off. It could have been that. Could have been something else too. She's a good head, though. She's a real good head. But she was here for a couple minutes, and I went on a little bit of a bitch fest. I'm not listening to that stuff. People bitching at me. You don't like it, then leave. Just that simple. People don't like it and leave. Expect me to like bend myself over backwards, hold it all in for, I don't care. People that are regulars, they know what I'm like. And they know if I get upset or mad, then it's for a reason. So, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You go rest. You probably need more rest, is what you need to do. So it'll be a good thing. All right. I'm going to say good night right now, everybody. Please, again, keep the peace in to ensure that you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Thank you, Jennifer, for popping in and saying hi. And good night to Mary Jane, wherever she may be, and to the rest of you as well. And I'm going to try to make it back tomorrow evening. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Namaste.